Good morning, everyone. So, how did this journey begin? How did we get here? I would like to give a shout out and a hello to Miss Melanie Graham of the Mind Melt blog and to Miss Dwyn Tomlinson of Dragon Jools. These two ladies, I feel like they're kind of my kindred spirits because they do a ton of glass testing. And I used to be a test engineer in my past life. And so I wanted to start doing some testing. And these two blogs, I've been following them forever. I really, really like the way that they describe characteristics of glass and color, and I wish I had the vocabulary that they do to describe how glass works. Anyway, I thought today we would take the opportunity to test some double helix Oracle Black. And this is Double Helix's new technical glass. And it says on the description that it's a neutral glass with neutral other glasses with like opaques and stuff. But it does have a reactionary characteristic when used with lusters. So I wanted to repeat a couple of the protocols that Mind Melt and Dragon Jools did, and let's get it on video and see what we get. Alrighty, here we go, down the rabbit hole, everyone. I got a little barrel here of my Oracle Black, and one of the things that both of the bloggers did was they saw the word luster and they thought, luster, that means silver. Let's coat this glass in silver. So I have a silver leaf, and I am just going to go ahead and roll my bead into the silver leaf. I'm using like a whole sheet because more is better. And also I'm trying to cover the whole bead, but you know how that goes with this dang silver leaf. I always have like little open spots here. Let's see if I can get that covered. Oh, and I got an open spot there. I swear, silver leaf, man. Oh, it's like playing with air. Okay, there's my silver leaf. It's on my bead. Let's burnish it down a bit. I think we got good enough to see what we're doing. All right, I'm burnishing it down. And now, once it's burnished into that hot glass, we're gonna melt it in. And I'm just melting it in, getting that silver on there, and let's see what we can get. So I started out with black glass, a black opaque, really dense colored glass. And once you melt it in, you do get kind of a little silvery moonstone effect right there. That's kind of pretty. But I'm going to go ahead and mash it and see what we get. Now, Dwyn Tomlinson, well, actually both ladies, Melanie and Dwyn, they went ahead and they melted it in, and then they reduced it. And when you reduce it, you get these crazy colors going on. So let me give it a mash. And see, even there, you can see it went from black to kind of this blue color, like a dark blue moonstone. Ooh, that's pretty. And I even can see a bit of greens in there. That is definitely not a black bead, you guys. That is a blue and green moonstone. It's got little speckles of silver in it that are really pretty. All right, I'm going to heat this up again and give it one more good mash because it's an ugly bead right now. It's a lopsided, ugly bead. I'm just trying to make it pretty. That's kind of cool, though, that you can put silver leaf on a black glass and it comes out blue and green. It's a magic trick. Okay, I'm going to let this bead cool because one of the things that both ladies did is they reduced it. So while it's cooling, I'm just going to hold it up here and let it cool so you can see the reaction there. Let me see if I turn this off. Oh, that's not good. Okay. We'll just have to deal with some glare. But that's so pretty. All right, let me get a reduction flame going here. And I don't want to start out with like a massively gargantuan reduction flame. Just a little peaky. Like so. Just a little soft peaky. And let's see if reducing does anything. The first time I did this, I mean, I didn't get like light blue and light green, but I did get some sheen. And you can see there the sheen that's coming from the reduction. And it does look like it's getting a little bit greener, so that's kind of cool. Oh, look at that spot right there. Wow, that's neat. Like some light blues are really coming out. Maybe that's the spot that didn't get the silver on it. I don't know. This is the part about testing, is like you see all these cool reactions and it's like, why did that happen? Oh my gosh. Okay, that is very pretty. It's definitely not black. It is blue and it is green and it's got speckles of turquoise, and look at me trying to describe colors. Oh, I'm so bad at it. I need a better vocabulary. There's some blues and greens right there. Okay, so that's cool. Let me throw this in the kiln really quick. So this is the first one I did. And you can see again, this is just the Oracle Black with the silver around it. And I did get some silver veining going on. Here's the greens that I was talking about. Kelly green, grass green, light green. And then there's the blues that you get. Very, very pretty. It looks like the world. Terra firma. That's what I'm going to name this bead. Terra firma. Now, moving on. Once you get that, you can encase it. And this is just a little teeny vertebrae bead. Same blues, same greens. But again, I'm blown away that it's not black. Like it's blue and it's silver. And I think that's just so cool, the color reactions. And I had some spots in here that didn't get the silver on it. So I don't know, maybe if you get like silver flake and have just open areas, and it'll be this really mottled black and blue and green colors. So this vertebrae bead, I encased it in a Fetre Super Clear. And you can see it's mostly blue. Yeah, lots of blues. But because it was Oracle Black from Double Helix, I also did one that I encased in Double Helix Aether, AETHER2. And that is Double Helix's non-reactive clear. I think Aether 1 used to be reactive, but Aether 2 is not. And definitely when you get the Aether glass, you get more greens in it. It's not as blue as it used to be. I had a lot more greens going on. So just something to keep in mind. Switching up your encasing from one manufacturer to the other might give you different results. Okay, step 2 of the rabbit hole adventure. I got my Oracle Black, and since it works well with lusters, I was like, okay, I've got my Double Helix Triton Frit. Triton is a reducing glass that gives you a luster when you reduce it. So let's load this puppy up with everything. I have my barrel. I'm going to go ahead and get some silver on it. Oh gosh, look at me wasting silver like that. That's crazy. Maria, you're terrible. But actually, I will be glad when I'm done with this leaf and I can go ahead and move on to silver foil, because this leaf is all over my shop by now. Okay, burnishing that silver in, and now I'm going to go ahead and heat it up and burn it off my mandrel and burn it into the glass. I'm going to get it pretty hot. I have this theory that, you know, you have to reset this reduction glass, but I think with frit, if you get your bead hot enough, maybe you can reduce the frit when you roll it in the frit tray. I don't know. I don't know if it gets hot enough. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud and throwing out theories and hypotheses. And now I'm going to melt that frit in. Let's just melt it in there really nice and fritty. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to let it cool and move some of my crap out of the way. And there you go. There's that like dark blue goldstone silvery mottled look. And now, oh, I think that's so pretty. I'm going to reduce it. So, propane, high propane, reduction flame. Let's give it a little zhuzh through the propane till I see a luster. And I do see a luster showing up here. Oh, that's pretty. So now I think what I want to do, and this is just me, you know, when I test stuff, the first thing I do is just play. Just play and try to figure out your protocol and what steps you want to look at. I used to do it with software. I used to do it with medical devices. You need a lot of samples because sometimes when you play, you destroy stuff, but you're always learning. Okay, I'm resetting everything. I'm heating it up. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little press. See, and I think that is so pretty. Look at that modeling of the dark blue and the greens. All right, let's heat it up. Get the tool marks out. Actually, I'm going to turn on another propane flame here, a little soft fluffy one. And let's reduce it again because, you know, why not? And sometimes I think you can flash out the tool marks as you're reducing it. Okay, this definitely has like a grayer color to it than the ones before. The greens aren't as vibrant, and I do have some modeling going on of those greens. So I don't know, maybe some of that Triton frit actually, oh, I wish I didn't have that glare. Maybe some of that Triton frit actually turned to that light green color, but that's another really pretty response. Okay, so here's some that I did the other day, and this sample here, this is just plain Oracle Black with the Triton frit. There was no silver on it. So this is just plain without the silver, the Triton on the black, and it's really pretty. I like this. I like the dark blues. I like the light blues. It kind of reminds me a little of like a blue tortoise shell look. So yeah, that one's really pretty. Now, this one, I went ahead, I did the same thing as that first bead. This is Oracle Black with a layer of silver leaf, and then I encased it in a Fetre Super Clear. I have notes on my mandrels, so I know what I did. So this is encased with a Fetre Super Clear, and we did get the blues and the frit did lighten up a lot, and I did get the blues and the greens. So yeah, that's what it looks like when you encase it in a Fetre Super Clear. And then this last one is the Oracle Black with silver leaf and Triton frit, and then I encased it in double Helix Aether 2. So on this one, everything really lightened up a lot, and I did get something going on here that I don't know what it is. I probably over reduced that spot, but there's more greens in this one than there were in the Effetre Super Clear. So there's the ether, there's the Super Clear, and here it is with just the black and no silver leaf. Anyways, guys, that's my adventure so far down the Oracle Black rabbit hole. I'm sure I'm going to play around with this more, and as I learn more, I'll share more. Hope you guys enjoyed this little adventure in glass testing. I'll be back soon. Have a great day. Bye.